We're going to do a brief video on STOR, Store Capital Corporation, STOR Stock Analysis. We've got a daily chart here in front of you. We got a green 5-day moving average, a red 20-day moving average, and a blue 200-day moving average. I'm going to get into this in a second, but before I do, this is the price right here today. That's why we're doing a video on this. It's jumped up incredibly high today. It's up 19%, $5. It's now trading at $32.13 on 41 million shares. That's 20 times its normal of 2 million shares a day. So let's go back and take a look at this stock, see what's going on. We entered a bear market back here in January of 2022. Pretty straightforward, classic bear market. We respected the 20-day, goes sideways, respected some more, goes sideways. We're trying to work our way back to the 200-day moving average. Same thing, down, respect the 20-day, goes sideways, and pretty much stayed sideways in this market until we put in this bottom right here in June 14th, $24.48. So at that point, it looked like the participants said, hey, this stock's now cheap enough to start buying it. They started loading up on it, and you can see it went sideways a little bit, but right about here in the middle of July, it started respecting the 20-day much better. It had a brief sell-off here as it got a little close to the 200, another brief sell-off here as it got close to the 200. You can see it was testing and flirting with the 200, but this was an interesting little series of bottoms. You have your main bottom, your higher bottom, your next higher bottom, and then you see we barely get some turn-ups. We get a rising 5-day, a declining 20-day, and declining price. Now, this is an amazing look at why you always have to be careful about what you're doing with stocks. This stock was in a bear market. There's no doubt about that. It's trading below its 20-day and trading below the 200-day, and yet the stock gaps up huge. So keep in mind, it doesn't look that much, but it's 19% on a $25 stock. Today the stock's at 32. So this distance between here and here is 20% roughly. So that's where we are today on this stock. What does it all mean? I have no idea what the fundamentals on this stock are, but something's certainly going on. It's none of its classic technical analysis driven. You know, there's no technical reason for this stock to have put in that kind of a gap. I'm seeing stocks gap like crazy in the last couple years, and it's historically it's unusual. This stock gaps a little bit. There's a gap here, but there's not a whole lot of hideous looking gaps on this stock up or down. There's a few little ones here, but this is an enormous gap on any kind of stock. So there probably is something fundamentally, maybe a takeover offer, something going on in the stock. I have no idea. This is all for entertainment purposes only, in all my opinion. But from a technical point of view, this stock was in the midst of selling off and was in a sideways market distributing because of a failure to penetrate a 200-day moving average. That's what was going on. And this stock was essentially rotating around, oscillating around 27 bucks, 27.75 roughly, and it had been doing that roughly since the middle of July. So classic example of why you have to be careful, especially on these stocks that have relatively low volume. This one's normally trading at 2 million shares a day, and it's trading 41 million shares today. So I don't have anything for you from a technical analysis perspective on this stock. You're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm just being honest with you. From this type of movement, almost always you're going to fall down. But there may be some kind of takeover offer or something going on, so I'm not going to make any more comments on it. Again, all my comments are for entertainment purposes only. It's all my opinion. We don't cover this stock at RBAM Research in our algorithmic trading. And so I don't have anything further to show you on that. I do want to show you what we do offer. We cover 190 stocks here. They're out today like they are every morning, Monday through Friday. Today's the 15th. These 190 stocks have 1, 5, and 20-day hold periods. Basically, buy today, close out end of the trading day tomorrow. Worst case, take your loss or take your profit sooner if you get them. Same thing for the 5 and the 20-day. If your own analysis says it's a good idea, buy in the 20-day column or any column you want, and again, only after your own analysis says it's a good idea. Buy today, close out worst case at a loss on the 20th trading day, or take your profits sooner if you get them. That's how these work. They're available Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. at rbamresearch.com. In addition, we cover the most liquid futures and the major forex pairs plus crypto BTC. Everything is shorts and longs except for the stocks which are all longs, as I just showed you. Again, rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below. Please subscribe to this video if you'd like to get more. Please click the like button if you like this video. Keep in mind, everything you've seen or heard here is for entertainment purposes only. You can't use our information and our entry prices for anything other than entertainment. You have to do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you like moving averages and you think they're terrible like they were today, or at least they didn't give you a heads up, let us know that in the comment section below. If you like them and you have a reason why you like them, please tell us about that too. And keep in mind, you definitely do trade at your own risk.